My dear, I don't want just a child. I want a soul born from the depths of our love. We aren't just creating life, we're weaving a universe where our love can breathe. A child is nothing without the soul that echoes our silent promises. I want to birth a soul that carries our heartbeat's secret language. Let's make a soul that wears the scars and beauty of our love story. This isn't just about life, it's about the love that colors every breath. I dream of a soul who knows our name before the first breath. Our love isn't enough unless it dances inside a soul that's ours. To create life without soul is to build a house with no foundation. I want a soul that carries the fire and the calm of our love. This child must feel our silences, our storms, and our sacred whispers. Not just flesh, let the soul be the masterpiece of our endless love. I want a soul that dreams with us, breathes with us, lives because of us. Our love is a language. The soul is the poetry we birth. I don't just want a child, I want a soul that carries our eternity. The child I crave is a soul stitched from our wounds and our light. Let this soul be a mirror of our deepest, rawest devotion. I want a soul that knows the weight and beauty of our love's silence. A child is flesh, but I want the soul that sings our secret hymn. The soul we create will be a lighthouse in love's vast ocean. Our love must live beyond us in a soul that wears its name proudly. This soul will carry the echoes of every stolen kiss and whispered promise. I want a soul that learns to love with the honesty we fight for. Not just a child, but a soul born to hold our love's wild truth. Let's craft a soul that walks softly on the path we've bled to build. I want a soul that remembers love, even when bodies forget. This child must carry the pulse of our sacred, untamed connection. A soul formed in the fire of our love will never lose its way. I don't want a child, I want a soul that is our love's echo. The child I long for must be a soul that feels our invisible threads. This soul will wear our scars and laugh with our joy. I want a soul that knows love's depths beyond what words can hold. Our love is a flame. The soul is the warmth it leaves behind. A child without soul is a story left unfinished. Let's write ours fully. I want a soul born from love's sacred, untold promises. This child must be a soul that loves with fearless vulnerability. Let our love be the cradle where this soul first finds peace. I want a soul that feels the sacredness of every touch between us. Our child must be a soul woven with the threads of our truth. The soul we create will know our love even when we are gone, not just a child. I want a soul that carries our love's infinite rhythm. I want a soul that blooms with the beauty and pain of our bond. Our love is the seed. The soul is the blossom waiting to awaken. This soul must know the weight of our love's whispered confessions. I want a child who breathes our love in every sacred moment. The soul we birth will hold the language only we understand. I want a soul that carries the fragrance of our passion and peace. This child must be a soul shaped by our deepest, quietest love. A soul born from us will be a song only the heart can hear. I want a soul that walks through life wearing our love like armor, not flesh alone, but a soul that breathes our truth and light. Our love is a constellation. The soul is the star that never fades. I want a soul that carries the sacred fire of our connection. This child must hold a soul that knows love's fierce, tender dance. I want a soul that listens to the silence between our heartbeats. Our love must live forever in a soul that never forgets. I want a child with a soul that carries our cosmic imprint. The soul we create will whisper our secrets to the universe. I want a soul born from the depths of our intertwined souls. This child must have a soul that remembers love's sacred weight. I want a soul that holds the beauty and ache of our love. Not just life, but a soul that breathes the poetry of us. Our love must be the cradle that rocks this soul gently awake. I want a soul that knows the echo of every shared breath. The child I want must carry a soul wrapped in our love's light. This soul will be a living prayer of our devotion. I want a soul that dances to the rhythm of our heartbeats. Our love is a secret language. Let this soul be its voice. I want a child whose soul is born from the pulse of our love. This soul will carry the sacred weight of our promises. I want a soul that blooms in the garden of our love's truth. Our love is a river. The soul is the current that flows forever. I want a soul that feels the depth of our silent devotion. The child I want must have a soul that mirrors our sacred bond. This soul will wear the colors of our love's endless skies. I want a soul that holds the fire and calm of our passion. Not just flesh, but a soul born from our sacred, wild love. Our love must live on in the soul of the child we create. I want a soul that sings the song only we know. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I want a child with a soul that knows the weight of our forever. The soul we birth will be the light guiding love's next journey. I want a soul that holds the scars and beauty of our fight. Our love is a sacred fire. This soul must carry its warmth. I want a soul born from the whispered prayers of our hearts. This child must carry a soul that breathes the language of love. I want a soul that feels our love even in silence. The soul we create will wear the colors of our shared dreams. I want a soul that knows the sacred rhythm of our hearts. Not just a child, but a soul woven from our sacred love story. This soul will carry the echo of our laughter and tears. I want a soul that walks through life with the strength of our love. Our love is the seed. The soul is the blossom of eternity. I want a soul born from the wild, beautiful chaos of us. This child must carry the sacred light of our devotion. I want a soul that breathes the depth of our silent promises. The soul we birth will sing the song of our forever. I want a child with a soul that carries the fire of our love. This soul must know the sacred weight of every touch and word. I want a soul that remembers our love long after we're gone. A soul born from our love will carry the silent prayers of forever. I want a child whose soul whispers the language only love understands. This soul must breathe the sacred fire ignited by our passion. Our love must live in a soul that never forgets its origin. I want a soul that carries the weight of our intertwined destinies. The child I dream of holds a soul painted with our truths. A soul born from us will echo the heartbeat of eternity. I want a soul that feels the unspoken promises between our hearts. This child's soul will wear the colors of our sacred connection. I want a soul that carries the scars of love's fiercest battles. Our love is a river. This soul must flow with its currents. The soul we create will be a poem written in silence. I want a soul that breathes the sacred rhythm of our union. This child's soul must know the depth of our quiet devotion. I want a soul that carries the fragrance of our endless love. Our love must be the soil where this soul grows fearless and free. I want a soul that knows the sacred dance of our hearts. This child will carry a soul woven from our wildest dreams. I want a soul that holds the flame of our untold stories. The soul we birth will sing the song of love's infinite grace. I want a child with a soul that feels the pulse of forever. This soul must carry the quiet strength of our deepest vows. Our love is a flame. This soul will be its eternal glow. I want a soul born from the sacred silence between our words. This child's soul will be a mirror reflecting our love's truth. I want a soul that breathes the light of our shared journeys. The soul we create will hold the beauty of every stolen moment. I want a soul that remembers the warmth of our tenderest touch. This child must have a soul shaped by our sacred promises. Our love must live on in a soul fearless and unbroken. I want a soul that sings the melody of our secret prayers. The soul we birth will carry the fire of our eternal bond. I want a child with a soul that knows the depth of devotion. This soul must wear the colors of our love's deepest shadows. Our love is a sacred oath. This soul will carry its weight. I want a soul that breathes the light born from our darkest nights. The child I want will have a soul wrapped in our sacred love. This soul must carry the echo of our most vulnerable moments. I want a soul that dances with the spirit of our passion. Our love must live forever in a soul that never forgets. I want a soul born from the fire and calm of our embrace. This child's soul will be the answer to every silent prayer. I want a soul that holds the strength born from our fragile love. The soul we create will carry the whispers of forever's promise. I want a child with a soul that breathes the language of trust. This soul must know the sacred rhythm of our intertwined hearts. Our love is a constellation. This soul will be its brightest star. I want a soul that feels the sacred weight of our devotion. The child I dream of carries a soul made of love's pure light. This soul will walk through life wearing our love's sacred armor. I want a soul that remembers the fire that sparked our forever. Our love must live in a soul that holds its fierce grace. I want a child with a soul born from our silent prayers. This soul will carry the melody of our most sacred moments. I want a soul that breathes the truth behind every unspoken word.